you have downloaded the software and installed on your PC. Uh, Today I will show you outcomes of this course, and I will explain the rubrics which we have prepared for this course, and then we will start the hypermesh, and in hypermesh we will discuss one or two analysis. Okay, now I will share my screen. uh, Whether this is visible? Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, first I will tell you lab plan. Okay, now this is the title of course or laboratory. It is a software proficiency, and in this software proficiency we are going to use analysis software, and that is hypermesh. Okay, now keeping this hypermesh in mind, we have prepared these outcomes. In this course, or after completion of this course, you will be able to explain interface of the software. Okay, interface, that is user interface, that means different commands that you can explain. And after that, uh, second CO is you can able to develop the appropriate model required for simulation, that is known as the finite element model. Okay, you will be able to develop the finite element model, and that finite element model, or it is a meshed model with the boundary conditions, that model we are using it for simulation. Okay, now after developing the finite element model, uh, you will be able to apply the constraints and boundary conditions. That means depending upon the problem definitions, there are different constraints. It may be structural problem, it may be thermal problem. Depending upon the problem discipline and problem definition, you have different boundary conditions, that is different loadings, temperatures, and so on, that you will be able to apply in hypermesh. Okay, next, for some types of analysis or for all analysis, we need to set some settings in solver. Okay, there are different solvers that I will tell you what are the different solvers. Okay, solvers are solving equations. Okay, now in this you will do the settings required for your problem in simulation software. Okay, next, after solver setting, solver will solve the problem, and see here your result in terms of the different plots and numbers. Okay, for analyzing these results, there are certain post processing techniques that you will be able to apply the post processing techniques to interpret the results. And one more concept we have included in the software, that is optimization of engineering problems using simulation software. After completion of this course, you will be able to optimize the engineering courses, no, sorry, engineering problems using hypermesh. Okay, that is simulation software. These are the course outcomes. Now after these course outcomes, now we have uh, this mapping with the PO, that I will skip. Okay, next, now for achieving this, what is the plan of activity or plan of experiments? Now that we will discuss here. In plan, here this is a software proficiency plan. First experiment is on 1D analysis, that is one dimensional problems, how we can do the analysis of the uh, rod elements, next beam elements, bar elements using hypermesh, that we will I will explain you. Now you have to handle the problems which I will give. Okay. Now here these are the rubrics for your completion of the task. Okay. Attendance has 5 marks. Accuracy and quality of work is 5 marks. After at the time of submission, I will take oral and I will check the understanding through that oral. Okay. And timely completion. 5 marks are assigned to each uh, heading. Okay, and total 20 marks. You will get the 20 marks for each experiment. Okay, and your experiment list is here: 1D analysis, 2D meshing, 3D meshing, static structural analysis, steady state thermal analysis, structural dynamic analysis, coupled field analysis, nonlinear structural analysis, and design optimization and multi-body dynamics simulation. Okay, now these are the 10 experiments. Okay, we have two turns in that means number of turns are 24. Okay, and here for 1D analysis there may be 2 or 3 turns. Okay, for 2D meshing there may be 2 turns. Here for 3D meshing there may be 2 or 3 turns. Or for static structural analysis, steady state thermal analysis. Okay, here there are 1 turns. Here important thing is meshing, because we have to do lot of things on the meshing. So here we will give extra time on meshing. Next is structural dynamic analysis. Here that also we will discuss. Okay, and coupled field analysis, that is, it is combination of structural plus thermal analysis. Then nonlinear structural analysis, how we can do the crash analysis, that we will discuss. Okay, after that multi-body dynamic simulation. Okay, now these are the 10 experiments. That 10 experiments we will cover in next sessions of the practicals. Okay, now I will start with the introduction of the hypermesh, and I will explain you user interface of the hypermesh, as well as we start the 1D simulation. Okay, now I hope you have installed the software through the link. uh, have you installed that software through the link?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, mine is
uh,
remaining.
Yours is remaining. Today you can do. Have you got the mail from the Altair regarding downloading of
Yes,
the software?
email is
Yes.
verified, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
But software download is remaining, sir.
Okay. It will not take more time. You see the video on YouTube how to download and install the student edition of Hypermesh 2020. Okay, or Altair 2020 student edition. You have to check for student edition, then you will get the software. Okay, now that software I will use, and I will share the videos which we will record during the session. Okay, now now I will show you how to start the hypermesh. Here there may be shortcut on your desktop, or there may be uh, if you have not installed the shortcut on desktop, you go to the start menu and click on Altair 2020 student edition, and you select here HyperWorks desktop. HyperWorks desktop, don't go for other things. You select the HyperWorks desktop. Through this we can access solvers also, and preprocessor options also. Okay, now already I have opened it. Okay, here this is the window for hypermesh. Okay, now here these are the solvers. Here there are 3 solvers. One is radios, one is OptiStruct, one is FECO. FECO is for electronics purpose, and these are the 2 solvers which we will discuss in coming sessions. Okay, now we start with the OptiStruct. Before starting your work on the hypermesh, okay, window, you have to select, always you have to select the appropriate software, because depending upon the solvers, always you have to select the appropriate solvers, because depending upon the solvers you will get the options, or some solvers are not able to solve some types of the problems. So solver selection is first step in hypermesh. Okay, here uh, here this is active, always show at the start. If it is not active, then you will not get this message during the start of your hyperverse. Okay, now if it is not coming this message, then how you can get it, I will show you. Here you go to the preferences, and in preferences select the user profiles. Now when we select the user profiles, you will get this user profile option. See here in preferences, user profile. Now under user profile you will get this solvers. Okay, now see here, when when or before doing the analysis, you have to select the solver. Now now I will select the OptiStruct solver, and for nonlinear applications we will select the radius solver. Okay, that means in nonlinear analysis I will explain you radius solver, and for this I will explain you OptiStruct solver. Okay, now after selecting this solver, click on OK button. Now when we click on OK button, you will get uh, the options required for you. That means options which are required for solving the problem by using OptiStruct solver. Okay, that are available in that solver only. Okay, now here this it is your main menu, and these are the icons. I think you can familiar with different software, so you can get this, and some options we are using from this, and some options are available already here. Okay, now I will show
Hello?
you. Yes.
Sir,
Yes,
your screen is not visible.
not visible.
Yes.
Okay, I will check it. Now is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now see here, this is the user interface of the uh, hyperverse. Now I will tell you different nomenclature in this. Okay, now see here, is it visible now? Is it visible, whether this slide is visible or not? Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
This slide is visible.
Yes, sir. Visible, sir.
Okay, this is a title bar. At the top you will get the title, that means your project name. Okay, now below that, this is a main menu bar. Here these are the toolbars. This maximum applications we are using these toolbars. Okay, we agree with this. Now this is a graphics area. Here we can develop the model. Okay, and here this is a tab area. In modeling softwares, it is known as a specification tree. That means your work which we have done, that sequence of the work, or according to that sequence you will get the instructions here, or you will get the options here. Okay, now next one, this is a main menu page. You can see here, this is main menu page. Now you can see here, this is main menu page. Geometry, 1D, 2D, 3D. Okay, these are the main menus. Main menu page. Next, analysis tool, post. Now in geometry, these are the sub menus. this is this menu pages. Okay, and here these are the menus in this page. Okay, now first page is geometry page. In geometry page, nodes, node edit, template node, distance, points, lines, all these things are or which are applicable for developing the geometry, developing and editing the geometry. Okay, now next is 1D page. In 1D page, here we can do the 1D meshing as well as we can edit the 1D meshing. Now how to do that and how we can edit the 1D meshing, that also I will explain. Okay, now our today's experiment is on this one. Next is 2D page. Here we can develop the 2D mesh. Okay, 2D mesh, there are different options for meshing the 2D geometry. Okay, and for meshing or for developing the 2D finite element model and for editing the 2D finite element model, we have to select the menus from this 2D page. Okay, page. Okay, that means that there are options for developing the 3D model as well as for editing the 3D model. Next is analysis page. Here we are applying the boundary conditions as well as we are doing the solver setting. Okay, we are doing the solver setting. Next is tool page. In tool page, there are options to organize the model. Okay, so here if big models are there, that models we need to organize. Okay, and here these options we are using for organizing the model. Next is post. Now these options are plotting the results. Okay, here xy plot, apply results, OSS smooth, that also we will discuss. Okay, generally what is going to happen uh, for post processing, there is one more uh, what window or one more software. It is known as a hyperview. In hyperview we are doing the post processor. So post of this OptiStruct or hypermesh we are rarely using. Okay, in maximum cases we are uh, doing the post processing thing in hyperview. Okay, now that you will get when we start the experiments. Okay, now this is not important. Why? Because when we use this one, you will get the proper understanding of all these options. Okay, any doubt here? Any doubt? If you have doubt in this, I think I have not started anything, but is it okay for understanding or we need to do something other than this? Till we have not started the software, just I have given the introduction. If you need extra thing other than this, then I will do it. Okay, now I will start actual experiment. Okay, see here, this is the first experiment, 1D analysis. 1D analysis. Now in first experiment, what we are going to discuss, that means what I am going to teach you. Okay, that is I will first start with the how to create the rod elements. Rod elements means the elements which you have used in theory of finite element method. Okay, that means your linear one dimensional element, quadratic one dimensional element, that we will discuss here, and how to create that elements. Okay, and how to do the analysis of 1D problems by using this rod elements. See here, the element which we have used in theory of the finite element method, that element is known as rod element in finite this hypermesh language. Its name is rod element. Okay, next is after completion of rod element, here I will show you how we can apply the tensile force and compressive load on rod element and how we can solve these rod elements. Okay, then we we will discuss how we can use number of rod elements. Okay, and here rod element is not going to support the bending force. That means bending load is not supported by the rod element. That I will show you through this experiment. Okay, next I will go to the bar element. Now here bar is same to the beam element, but bar element is used for uniform or symmetric geometry, and beam element can be used for symmetric as well as non-symmetric elements or geometries. Okay, now I will tell you bar elements related to tensile force and this concept of CDEF that you will get when we start this session. Okay, now bar elements related to bending force that I will explain. Next, how to create the beam elements. Okay, now under this also I will take different cases. Next, I will show you how to solve the problems on beams. Okay, and one more thing, here we are using nodes, and here I will show you how we can mesh the line model. Line model means it is a one-dimensional model, and how we can mesh that line model. That means how we can create the beam elements for line model. Line model means it is a geometrical model. That means for your roll cage. Okay, roll cage, truss structure. These are the applications where we can use these elements. Okay, and for chassis frame, these are the applications of these elements, that is beam elements and bar elements. Now if you have line geometry of these uh, applications, then how we can mesh that line geometry by using these elements, that I will show you, and how we can analyze that also I will show you. Okay, here in theory we have used only two or three elements, but here we can solve the problems having thousands of elements. Okay, now this is the content of first experiment. Okay, now what you have to do, we will create the assignments on Moodle. Okay, you solve the problems, and I will provide one sheet. You have to fill the results in that sheet. Okay, and you upload the screenshot, that is copy the screenshot on Word file or in Word file or PDF file, and upload on the Moodle. That I will show you. I will send you one message. Okay, now next one. Now one more thing I want to tell you here. Here if we go for the software, different softwares have different mouse options or mouse operations or visualization options. Now here you have to remember, for rotate we have to use control plus left key. Okay, now for changing the rotation center, control plus quick click on left button. Zoom, control plus middle mouse button, that is scroll middle mouse button. Zoom for specific area, and zoom control plus scroll middle mouse button. Fit view, control plus quick click on middle mouse button, or you can press F key, or you have icons also on your window. Pan, control plus right. Now this is what is line color changing display toolbars, that I will explain. Okay, now okay, I will show you first these options, that is mouse functions. Then we will go for 1D analysis. Now what I will do, I will create one geometry. Here see here, for creating the geometry you need to create the nodes, and here these nodes by coordinates. Okay, I will create first node. Now you click once on a create. Why we have to click once on a create? Here when we click on create, that entity is created. Okay, when we yes.
Sir, so there is so much lag, sir. I am still on sir PDF mouse clicking options.
Okay, 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 okay. Now, is it necessary to share once again this? Okay, I will stop sharing and I will share once again. Then you, okay. Now, is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
Yes, sir.
okay,
Sir,
Yes, sir.
okay.
क्रिएट
Now,
ऑप्शन सर एकदा दाखवा.
yes.
सर तो क्रिएट ऑप्शन परत एकदा दाखवा.
हाँ, दाखव एक मिनिट. I will clear these things. Temporary note clear on. Okay. Now you see here. Now I am in hypermesh window. Hypermesh window. Okay. Now see here. I want to create the node on this. Node on this. Now go to geometry page. This page. Is it visible? Geometry page. Click on nodes. Click on nodes. Now see here. These options. All options I will not explain.
सर
Ha.
सर
Ha. Yes.
सर पॉइंटरला सर रेड रेड करता येईल का सर
Pointer.
माऊसचा पॉइंटर सर
How we can make? Can anyone tell how we can make it red? कोण सांगू शकतं का? Huh? If you know, you tell me. I
Sir,
will use.
devices.
Setting मध्ये ना?
Device setting pointer array, sir.
Yes, just minute. It is in properties ना? Properties, device manager.
सर डायरेक्ट टाईप केलं तर सर येते चेंज माऊस पॉइंटर कलर
Mouse. इथं सर्च विंडो मध्ये टाइप करू का इथं?
सर्च विंडो मध्ये टाईप केलं सर
Mouse pointer. Mouse setting. Mouse size I will increase. Display. Size is increased. Again mouse pointer. Mouse pointer size, mouse move, change your mouse settings. Where is color?
सर कर्सर आणि पॉइंटर सेटिंग मध्ये सर
Cursor and pointer setting.
हां
इथं pointers मध्ये आहे ना?
डायरेक्ट नाही टाईप
सर्च बार मध्ये काय टाइप करू?
कर्सर आणि पॉइंटर
Cursor.
किंवा हां चेंज माऊस पॉइंटर कलर तिथे नाही सर बॅक आलतं सर मग
बॅग घेऊ काय?
हां सर चेंज
चेंज डेट टाइम साइज नाही ते.
नाही येते सर चेंज फक्त टाका सर माऊस टाका सर चेंज माऊस टाकलं तर येतं
चेंज माउस. आलं.
हां सर चेंज माऊस हां
कलर.
हां हां चेंज हां सर ते साईडला कस्टममध्ये
हा घेऊ का?
ठीक आहे सर साईज सर
Ready.
थोडी इन्क्रीज करा सर
साइज केली इनक्रीज. Okay.
ओके सर
Okay. Is it visible now? You see this? Now see here. Now for creating an entity or geometrical entity, go to the geometry. Now for explanation of the uh, mouse options, what I will do, I will create one simple model. I will create nodes. See here, these options I will explain when uh, we are creating the model for that. You don't go for this one. Okay. Now I will create first node at 0, 0, 0 to create. Click on the create. If you click multiple times, it will create the multiple entities at the same location. Okay. Do you agree with this? See here, it is created, but it is not visible. It is not visible. Why it is not visible? It is out of the window. Okay. So you have this option. You see here, it is fit to or fit all frames or fit model. Click on this. You will get mouse. Your node here. You see this node. Okay. Now I will create one simple rectangular frame. Second node I will create at this location, that is x100 y0. Again you click on this one. Next I will create third node, create. Okay. Now I will create the line. Please switch off headphone. Now I will create the line here. For line you select the second option. It is not by coordinates, by nodes. Okay. Click second option. Now select the node list. This one, say create. Okay. This line is created. Can you see the green line? Now this and this one. Click on create. Okay. This and this one. See here, every time not necessary to go on a create button. When we after selecting these nodes, if you click on middle mouse button, it will create automatically. See here, if you click on middle mouse button, then it will create the or it will complete the operation. Okay. Now next one, I will create the surface. Now surface, here this option I will select. And for that I will select this line and this line. Now this surface is created. Okay. Now you see here, I am going to explain you a rotate mode. Rotate mode. For rotate mode, what is option? Control plus left mouse button. Control plus left mouse button. Now I am going to press control key and left mouse button. You can see here it is going to rotate. Okay. It is going to rotate. Now here you have this small white rectangle. There is a small white rectangle, that is your rotation center. That means your model is about that center. You can see here that model is going to rotate about that center. Okay. That means press control key, hold the control key, press left mouse button and hold the mouse button and rotate the mouse. That will rotate your model. Okay. Now if you want to change the center of rotation, what you have to do, press control key, and if you want to bring your rotation center at this node, you just click on this. Your rotation center is coming here. Now you can see here, this is a rotation center. Okay. Have you got it? Now this one. Okay. This is rotation center. Again, if you want to bring rotation center here at this location, press control key and just click on right button here. Here now your rotation center is at this location. Now press control key again and rotate that. Your rotation center is here. You can see here. Now you can change the position of rotation center at any location here. I will bring here. You can see here. Now I will bring here. Next is zoom specific area. Zoom specific area. Now if you want to zoom specific area, control, you see this one, control plus middle mouse button, control plus middle mouse button. Now you can see here if you want to press the control key, and if you scroll the middle mouse button, it will zoom. Okay, it will zoom. Okay, now this is zoom in. I have problem with my mouse. Okay, it is zoom out and zoom in also. Okay, next one. Now zoom fit to control plus quick middle mouse button. You can, if my model is like this, and if I press control and middle mouse button, it will come, or it will fit in the window. Or if your model is like this, and if you press F key, again it will come back or fit to window. Okay, next one, for pan, control plus right button. For pan, control plus right button, you can see here. Okay, for pan, control plus right button. Okay, now for selection, if I want to select the line, if I want to select the line, say for selection you should be in any one of the command. Okay, now I will show you. This is a delete command. This is a delete command. Now this is also important. I will show you. If I want to delete any line, now go to the this delete command. Here there is elements option. Now here, if you click on this, you will get elements. Now you get the different options, that is lines, surfaces, sets, so on. Here also there are lot of options. You can see here. If you want to delete the line, select this line and click on delete. I will not delete, I will reject it. Okay, now see here, for selecting the single entity, just click by left button on that entity. If you want to select the multiple entities, you press shift button and drag the window around this. Okay, and for deselect, you just click on this. Okay, or you select this, or for deselect, again shift button and right mouse button, that will deselect. Okay, see here, shift plus left mouse button is for selecting, shift plus right mouse button, it is for deselecting. Okay, next one, now line mode, surface mode, that we will discuss, but not now. Mask option is one more important thing. Now I will go to back. Now see here, mask option is for hiding the entities, for hiding the, that is temporary hide. Okay, now this icon is used to mask this one. Okay, under, see here, when we move mouse pointer here, you will get the mask, but my mouse pointer size is big, that's why it is not visible. It is behind the mouse pointer. Select this one, select this one. If I select this, okay, I will select the line and select this one. If we click on mask, that line will be hidden, that line will be hidden. Okay, or now if you want to bring that line again, you just click on unmask all, unmask all. Okay, that line is coming here. Or now this is mask, this one mask. Okay, that is okay. Again here all, unmask all. Now you see here, if I select this line and I don't want to mask this, I want to mask a remaining part. So if you click on reverse, okay, you can see here mask reverse, okay, and click on unmask. You see here mask, I will select this line. Here also you can do it. Here reverse, these lines are selected, okay. You see here this, okay, not mask, mask, I will select this line and I will select. See here, when we click on this line, you will get the different options, okay, for different entities. You can select by window, by displayed, all, reverse, okay. Reverse means other than that line. Reverse this one and click on mask. We have selected this line, but because of reverse option, that remaining two lines are hide, okay. Return from here. Now I will do unmask all, okay. Now next one, here these icons are for visibility. This is in line mode, this is in shaded mode, okay. This is in surface mode, here it is in wireframe mode, okay. This is by component, okay, that we will discuss by component. What is by component, what is by property, by material, that also we will discuss, okay. Next one, now these operations we are using regularly, okay. Now see here, one thing I want to tell you here when we create the model, one title and component is added here, okay. Title and component is added here. Now how we can make this geometry hidden? See here, these components here, if we go for big assembly there, or if we go for the big problems, we have lot of components, okay. Here we have only one component and everything we have done in the same component, okay. Now I will hide this geometry. You can see here, this is for mesh elements and this is for geometry, this one, okay. These two icons are there. This is for geometry. Now I will delete all the things, and if you want to see here, if we go to delete, if I delete lines, all also you can select, okay. You see here lines, sorry, delete lines, and when we click on lines, here you will get the different entities, elements, components, lines, surfaces. If you want to delete the surfaces, you can select the surfaces. If you want to delete the elements, you have to select the elements. Now here we have lines, so I will select the lines, okay. And see here, this arrow, and when we press on this middle here on yellow lines option, these two options are different. When I select on this, then it will show the different options for selecting the entity. That means different options for selecting the line, okay. Selecting the line, that means you can select the line by window. If I select by window, get the window in, now I will return, I will not go for selection. Now if we select the displayed, all displayed lines are selected, okay. Or now if I go to lines, all lines are selected, okay. Or now see here, you can get here, if I mask one line, this line, I will mask one line, this one, and if I go to delete lines, and one more thing I want to tell you here there is no undo command, okay. So you have to do the whatever things once. Okay, now I will select the displayed, you can see here, and if I delete this, okay, and if I unmask all, this line will be visible here. Okay, now I will reject, that will not be rejected because lines are deleted. Are you getting this? Now I will remove the temporary nodes, lines, this line, delete. Now I will remove the temporary nodes. For removing the temporary, say nodes we cannot delete. You don't have option for deleting the nodes. Okay, because these are the temporary nodes. Now how you can remove that temporary nodes? Go to geometry, temporary nodes, select this, or you can clear all the nodes at a time and click on clear. Okay, this also clear all. Okay, over. Now this is something regarding the user interface. Okay, now I will start the first experiment analysis. I
Sir, I have replied you one video, sir, on WhatsApp.
What about?
Hello, sir.
Yes, about what?
Sir, there is a so on my side there is 1 to 2 minutes lag, sir. I am only able to hear your audio.
Yeah. Okay.
And no, sir, I am so your screen is visible, sir, but your audio is coming, sir, 2 to 3 minutes ahead, and I don't know where the pointers are going, and so I am not able to synchronize, sir.
Okay. Then can you suggest some solution?
No, sir, I will download the video, sir, afterwards. Then only I will able to, sir, understand.
See here,
I can't do this, sir, live.
Okay, in single stroke, it is not possible to cover this. That means in single stroke, it is not possible to understand this. You have to do a lot many times. That means you first attend the lectures, then what we can say, then understand the concept, then you go for the videos. Videos is a must. Without videos, you cannot understand, because when I tell you first time, you cannot remember all the things. Are you getting this? Okay. What
Sir,
I will
I am
do,
getting this.
yes.
Uh,
What I
sir,
will do,
sir,
yes.
the pointer is okay, sir.
What I will do,
No,
I
sir,
will, put my pointer on that operation, and I will repeat 2 or 3 times. Then that lag will be fulfilled. Okay. चालेल ना?
ओके सर, ओके सर.
मी
हा
असं
चालेल सर. सांग का की स्पीड सर 1 Mbps पडालाय सर आता मोबाईल स्पीड तर दाखवायला. तर फक्त माझ्या मोबाईल मध्ये हे असेल, मग बाकीच्यांना जर दिसत असेल तर.
नाही, असं काय नाही, आपण सगळ्यांनाच अंडरस्टँड होईल असं काहीतरी हे करूया, म्हणजे सगळ्यांना समजेल असं काहीतरी मेन करूया. म्हणजे मी आता इथं मास्क वरती गेलो, आय विल कीप दिस माउस ऑन दॅट आयकॉन अँड
मला सर व्हिज्युअलायझेशन ऑप्शन आले सर, म्हणजे आता माझ्या स्क्रीनवर रोटेट कंट्रोल प्लस लेफ्ट ते पॉवर पॉइंट दिसले सर.
पॉवर पॉइंट अजून पण पॉवर पॉइंट दिसते काय?
हा सर, स्क्रीनशॉट पाठवतो सर.
हा ठीक आहे, असून काय प्रॉब्लेम नाही.
आणि
तुम्ही एक काम करा,
म्हणजे मी अजून पण पीडीएफ. हा सर.
every time I will ask whether this is visible or not. Okay, then you have to reply it is visible or not visible. Okay, over.
ओके सर, ओके.
हा.
माझा अजून सर व्हिज्युअलायझेशन ऑप्शन आहे सर.
अजून पीपीटी मध्येच आहे.
अजून पीपीटी मध्ये आहे सर. जोक कर.
अजून पॉवर पॉइंट प्रेझेंटेशन मध्ये आहे.
लाईव्ह रेकॉर्डिंग